You guys, the job market is literally insane right now because I have used every single connection I have made since starting my professional career, even like college connections. I have messaged every single person that I can possibly think of. I've emailed recruiters that I've talked to years ago about jobs at like previous companies that I was interviewing for. I've even cold emailed recruiters that I found like on LinkedIn, and I'm like, I don't know what is going on here, but I can't even get like an initial interview and I'll be extremely qualified for the job or even overqualified for the job. And I'm like that desperate. I'm just like, I think people are preying on the fact that we're all that desperate. And it's literally insulting because I had one company reach out and they were offering maximum of 55K a year, and they wanted like a couple years of experience. I was like, in what freaking world are you gonna get that? I'm like, I'd rather just stick it out on freaking unemployment and figure it out versus slaving away at a job that probably I won't like or probably be an extremely toxic environment. Because that's unfortunately just common these days in corporate America. But I'm like, I don't know what to do. Every time I apply for something, I make sure my resume is fully tailored to that job. I make sure there's keywords in there that match the job description perfectly. And I literally, even I'll have like initial phone calls with people and they'll be like, don't worry, like if we proceed or don't proceed, we'll let you know otherwise. We won't ghost you. They've all ghosted me. I'm like, don't even tell me that. And then another company I was interviewing for, it was like an initial HR interview. She was like, oh my God, I'm so excited to get you in front of the team, yada, yada. And I followed up with her like a week later when she said she would get back to me. And when I emailed her a couple hours later, I got an automated response saying they are moving forward with other candidates that are more like the experience is more closely aligned to what they're looking for. I'm like, what are you looking for then?
Okay, guys, at this point, I'm gonna have to start selling feet pictures because this job market is unreal. I have never seen a job market like this. I've never had so much trouble finding a job. When can anybody ever tell me before that you have applied for hundreds and hundreds of jobs? Like, I have years of experience in healthcare, in customer service, in education. I have a bachelor's degree that I can't even use. At this point, I have applied for more than 600 jobs. I am running out of thoughts to put on cover letters. I am running out of everything. Am I using ChatGPT? Absolutely. Aren't we all? Because we don't know what else to say on the cover letters. We're trying to tweak our bullet points or our summaries because we don't know what else to say. Like, and the fact that I have to just end up waiting a few more days to go back on LinkedIn or Indeed or even just different company websites because it's the same thing, because I'm applying so much and it's constantly the same jobs. But the problem also is that these are ghost jobs. They're not even real. Or you continue to see the same job that reposted 2 weeks ago, and yet it says, 100 people have clicked on it. Well, then obviously they're just not even looking. But this is absolutely unreal. Obviously, costs are up. I'm in Illinois, so we've got tax on tax on tax on tax on tax. So our gas is nearing $4 because we have a new gas tax, and then we have the tax on the gas tax. And how are people supposed to survive? And I'm so tired of hearing like, oh, people are lazy and they don't want to work. Are you kidding me? I know I am not the only one. I see these TikToks all the time. People applying for hundreds of jobs. We're trying. Like, it's not a bunch of lazy people. Are there lazy people out there? Of course there are. But we're being put in with a lot of people that don't want to work when we're trying. I've seen people on LinkedIn who have applied for more than 1,000 jobs, which I'm not far from. But this is absolutely unbelievable. And I have applied, look, my bachelor's is in the healthcare field. Would I take something in customer service, or like right now I just kind of do a little bit of side hustling education, like tutoring and stuff. Just give me a job where I can pay the bills and have some benefits. I don't think that's too much to ask for.
So who's going to tell me that I can't get a job? Who's going to tell me that I'm just not going to get employed, ever? It's so annoying to log onto LinkedIn every single day. See job openings. Oh, we're looking for people, blah, 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 blah. I apply, nothing back. I get absolutely nothing back. I genuinely am starting to lose hope that I'm never going to find a job. But I found this app that has been bringing back some of my hope. It's called Sprout. It's basically like Tinder for job searching. You just log on, upload your resume, and the AI will make a tailored cover letter for each of the jobs that you apply to. Just swipe right. I just swipe right on every single job on there. Times is hard, people. Get on Sprout.
Hi, my name is Noah Nelson. I live in Arizona, around Tolson area, Surprise area. I've lived here most of my life. For the past month, like about 2 months, I have been unemployed for reasons of I can't find a job. I have applied every single place. I just applied at Carvana and they just didn't accept me because I was too late for an interview because they weren't communicating to me at all. I have applied to multiple warehouses, Vanguard, Puma hired someone else without even telling me or communicating. So at this point, I don't know what to do. I am trying to get a job. I'm trying to work because I have bills to pay and I am now just engaged with my fiance, but she is working her ass off and doing everything that she can. Well, I can't do anything. I don't know what to do at this point. And if anyone else feels my pain, please like this and share it because I don't feel like anyone else is understanding us anymore. And it's really pissing me off.
I'm going to say something that's going to be upsetting to you. You are welcome to disagree with me in comments, but that doesn't make what I'm about to say any less true. That is that most job seekers right now are on a race to the bottom. They're trying to do the absolute least minimum possible and then expecting to get positive results from it. And that's just not how it's going to work in a competitive market. Employers are being highly selective and sometimes just absolutely nitpicky right now. That is true. The response to that is not to mass apply with low quality applications. It's not to submit AI-generated responses to everything where the person on the other end doesn't even know if you're a real person anymore. It's not to make these silly arguments that if the company is using AI, you are entitled to use AI, because the reality is the company is looking to hire a human. If they wanted to hire AI, they would just build an AI agent to do the job. Or you constantly make these posts where you vent about how difficult the situation is, how unfair it is, how no one is doing anything to help you. You externalize the situation. That's not going to be compelling to a hiring manager. Hiring managers want to hire people that they feel like will take ownership to deliver results. I mean, in every other area of your life, if people want to get results, they know that they have to work harder. They have to be more strategic. They have to be more targeted. If you want to get promoted at work, you work harder to prove that you are the best of everyone in your role. If all you do is complain and blame external circumstances, they're not going to see you as someone that's going to do that for them. You'll get a lot of empathy. You'll have people telling you to keep your head up, to keep trying. They'll tell you to slide in their DMs and they're going to help you, and then they'll ignore you. You're not actually going to get results that way. In a difficult, competitive, challenging job market, employers know that they don't have to sacrifice. They are going to hire the best talent out there. And your best shot at getting picked is to present yourself as that. And y'all, the top talent, the people who are getting multiple job offers that I see happening every single day, are not mass applying with low quality applications and complaining and venting publicly about how much everything sucks. Again, people don't like this message, but I think it's very true. And I think it's something for people to keep in mind, especially if you're trying to apply in corporate or tech fields where there are huge shortages right now.